My instruments have picked up large magnetic fields radiating from inside that blimp. If Arpeggio's already started reassembling clockwork, that's where you'll find him.
Sounds good. I'm on my way.
Don't waste any time here, Sly. Get to the blimp and take some recon photos. To build a plan, we need to know how close they are to reviving clockwork.
Relax, Bentley. I've got it under control.
Yeah, so true. What's up guys, my name is Lopsa, welcome back to another post-commentated Slide 2 episode. In the last episode, we found all the 30 glue bottles after 45 minutes of fighting. And in this episode, well, we are doing the recon mission. What else is there to be said? Well, we are going into this some kind of blimp. I think we saw it while we were looking for bottles. I'm not sure though. I should check that, but I'm a bit too busy.
I had no idea they could reassemble clockwork so fast!
Calm down, Bentley. He might be in one piece, but he doesn't appear to be, you know, alive. Let's stick to the format here. How about some recon photos?
You're right. We need to be informed to create a plan of action. Try to get a shot of Clockwork's head, a mech egg, and one of those spinning magnetic inducers. They seem important to the procedure, but stay away from the guards. If you get detected, we won't have time for a second chance.
Like always. Well, 3 parts to find. One of them is spinning around at ridiculous speed.
These magnetic inducers seem to be holding the clockwork parts together.
That we somehow managed to get. And then we have to take photo of clockwork and eggs. That's clockwork's ass. That's not gonna help us. And right behind me is one are the eggs. And for some reason I don't even think to take a photo of them. Well, this card decided to show up and something glowy. Well, let's go steal. Wait. I guess there was nothing else to steal. So let's make my life easier and get rid of him. Nope. Yeah, those cards will be important for later part of this mission. God damn, they move it so fast.
Magnetic inducers seem to be holding the clockwork parts together.
Yeah, we heard that the first time. So, to clockwork we need to go. And the eggs that are right behind me. This is kind of a nice little mini area. Heavily guarded. And if you decide to go and buy that hopping skill that I bought, that kind of makes the rest of the game really easy in terms of sneaking away. Still trying to get a good photo of clockwork. Actually, now we go here. And I discover this. That we just completely ignore.
Clockwork appears completely inanimate. We still might have a chance.
And the eggs that are all the way back there. Why is there a spotlight here? Well, there's a guard on the right that I didn't realize was there. And then I died. Then I decided to jump back there, but the guard came, so I decided to just take even more damage. And then wait. While I was waiting, well, there you go, blood spoiler. Although who didn't see that coming? To be honest, did anyone see that coming? That, I mean, Anyone didn't expect seeing that? Yes, I'm being sarcastic. The figure that would happen. Anyway, back to recon photos. I'm trying to find the egg behind clockwork. And then when that doesn't work, I start to look around a bit more. And then take even more photo of his ass, but that doesn't work. And then, boom, X there. Now of course, while I was turning around, this guard decided to get ahead of me, so now I just have to wait. Which we just bypassed completely, the waiting part.
I'm sensing radioactivity from inside those mech eggs. I wouldn't get too close. Sly, I'm detecting voices from the front of the blimp. I think it's Arpeggio.
So now we have to go all the way back to the front. Go figure. Now of course I'm gonna use this platform we came in to make do a hop. That's gonna get me really far away. By the way, if you are using the hop skill that I am, once you use paraglider after it, you will not glide as far as normal. So that's one drawback to just gliding around. Just hopping and gliding around.
Neela? Neela's here too!
Yep, let's take even more photos.
There he is, the mastermind behind this blimp and the source of all our problems. I can't believe it! She must have been working with Arpeggio all along. I don't need to study those photos to see the writing on the wall. Clearly, Neela and Arpeggio have conspired together to rebuild Clockwork, and it looks like they're dangerously close to realizing their goal.
Look, Bentley, I know it's not your style, but I need a quick plan of attack. Try to think of a way, any way, to stop Clockwork from getting reassembled.
Well, those magnetic inducers seem to be holding the parts together. If you reverse their polarity, it should pull Clockwork apart. Unfortunately, the inducer speed control station is locked down tight. Pickpocket keys for the 4 patrolling guards to get at it. Then you'll need to manually reverse the polarity of each inducer deck at the top of their rotation.
Consider it done.
Yep, this is the pickpocketing part. And this was really nerve-wracking to get this one. And the two middle ones are kind of annoying because they move so close to each other. I mean, if I was fast now, I could get this inside guy right below me. But now I just have to play it safe and go up here for some unknown reason. And this is one of those parts. Alright, let's pick one and let's hope we don't get seen. Luckily that worked out perfectly, he says as he misses twice. And then this guy, if we didn't mess up, he would have been perfect. We could have just gone straight to pickpocketing from him, but we are just a little bit too slow. I wonder why that doesn't hurt Sly. Yeah, I was bored again. Alright, last key. Just check behind that there's no one there, and done. Speed control key.
Now get to the speed control station to slow down the spinning inducers.
Yep, consider it done, Bentley, because I'm already there. I could just jump straight there, but nah. Open all the locks. Pull the lever.
Now that the inducer decks are spinning slower, get up there and reverse the polarity of each deck.
Remember, Bentley didn't say anything about them, reversing them at the top of their peak. I think when he said on top of their rotation cycle, that I think he meant just somewhere where you can actually reverse the thingy. But I just wanted to do it like we planned and right at the top of the rotation. And then just jump back and grab on, wait for the next one. This is like super fast way of doing this. And done, next one. Unfortunately I was too slow and had to wait. While we take a look at this blimp here. And wait for this low thingy. And wait for the peak. And jump off. Do it again. And once we do this, it's pretty much cutscenes all the way to the end. The longest cutscene in the game coming up.
What's all this then? The magnets have been reversed. But by Jove, it seems to have locked the clockwork parts into place. Excellent!
Sly Cooper! Of course this would be your doing.
Ah, Mr. Cooper. No doubt you believed a reversal would pull the old bird apart, eh? But it seems to have had quite the opposite effect. I'm truly grateful. When fully powered up, I'll join myself to its circuits and be born anew!
All this because you can't fly. You're pathetic.
Immortality! Immortality is what I seek. The other Claw Gang members were much too short-sighted. They were satisfied using the clockwork parts to drive their various trivial schemes. But not me. No, I saw them for what they really were. The keys to life eternal.
So, what? You had Neela put me on the scent back in Cairo, and then waited while I stole the parts from the other Claw Gang members, all the while not arousing any suspicion that you were behind it all?
You make it sound easy, Cooper. I had to carry your pathetic gang through that first set of heists. I was overjoyed when Arpeggio let me toss you in jail. I could finally go after the parts myself.
Ah, but acquiring all the parts was only half the equation. Think, Cooper. What kept clockwork alive for thousands of years?
He was fueled by his hatred for my family.
Splendid! That's right. Hatred. Putting its gears and wires together was child's play, compared with accumulating that much hatred.
You can't make people hate.
Oh, my poor naive boy. My meticulous mind has found a way. As your hippopotamus friend will attest, spice consumption makes you both angry and susceptible to hypnosis. The Contessa, hypnotist extraordinaire, devised a way to command people through the use of flashing lights. I've created this blimp to be a massive transmitter of those precise light frequencies. The only problem I faced was finding a suitable source of light waves.
The Northern Lights. You've been collecting Northern Light energy so you could hypnotize everyone beneath the blimp.
Ah, hypnotize those who'd eaten food covered in illegal spice. Thank goodness for Dmitri. Through his nightclub, he got the whole city to consume the spice.
You're going to Paris to unleash a hypnotic light show of hate. That's outlandishly cruel.
Cruel, perhaps, but necessary to give Clockwork his spark of immortality. Ah well, my new body awaits me. Be a dear, Neela, and keep him covered. Ta-ta!
Stupid Arpeggio. I double-crossed the Cooper gang, Interpol, and Carmelita. What made you think I wouldn't do the same to you?
This is preposterous! You're my protege, not the next candidate for my immortality. I demand you exit the Clockwork frame or...
Behold, Kalakla is born!
Well, that's just fantastic.
As we all know, things are looking grim. Neela has joined herself to the Clockwork frame and the Union has produced Clockla. She's out and free to terrorize the world. This blimp is still in motion to Paris. I could only assume Arpeggio's autopilot will activate the hate hypnosis light show. If that happens, there will be no stopping Clockla. She'll be immortal. But we still have a chance. In her new form, she'll need to draw a lot of energy from this blimp's engines to stay strong. If we can disable the engines, that should be enough to weaken her to a state in which we can attack. Getting at these engines will require all three of us to work together in perfect harmony. We've pulled off some tough jobs in the past, but they were just the warm-up round for what we'll be going through tonight.
Yep, that happened, and now we have to take down Clockla, which is an incredibly stupid name. But before that, let's just sell shit. And this is the last time I used the gadget shop. I don't use it anymore, so I missed Temporal Rock and Raging Inferno Flop. But I got all the skills for Sly. Except one that we are still need to get. Before we just need to open the safe, but we have to find it. So we got 3 team up challenges. Sly Bentley, Bentley Murray, and Murray Sly, and then we got the dreaded TNT run, which we are gonna be doing next time. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.